This is going to be laying on your back. We're going to work on external rotation through the hips, a basic position to try and engage the muscle on the outside of your hip if we can. So starting off with no band, just to get the motion. You're going to lay down on your back with your knees bent and your feet pretty close to each other. And you want to try and engage your stomach to flatten your lower back into the table or floor. And you want to keep that flattening or tension into your stomach as you slowly let your knees come apart, letting your feet rock out to the side. And some people, if I have them doing it with no band, if they do okay going through this motion, they don't have any pain or pressure in the front of their hips, I may have them take their heels together and lightly press their heels against each other to squeeze their butt as they get out to this wider position. Just watch as you do that you don't start to arch your lower back up off the floor, and then relax as you slowly come back in. So once again, I flatten my lower back with lower abdominal tension. I keep that as I slowly let my knees rock out to the side. If I don't feel any pain or stretch, once I get out there, I'll actually push my heels against each other to feel tension in the back of my hip and come back out. Now, if this does pinch in the front of the hips, you can bend your knees a little bit less, which will take some pressure off the top of the hip crease if you feel it there. And then the next stage to this will be to add a band to it. So I'll take a band around my knees together. If the band's long enough, I'll tie a nice little bow in it so it's easier to take off. So I don't have to really work my fingers to untie it. I can just tie a nice easy bow. And I put this right around the midpoint of my patella, or a little bit above is okay. And it's gonna be the same motion. So now I'm gonna flatten my low back into the floor or table and slowly take this band and stretch it out to the side as far as I can comfortably, and then coming back in slowly. And as I come back in, I want to stop just shy of letting that band go into just a slack position. So I always want to maintain tension. So once again, low back flat into the floor as I slowly pull these knees out to the side, slowly coming back in just to where I'm about to lose tension, and then right back out to the side. Ideally feeling tension more on the back outside of my hip and not so much in the front.